again in the den as we bring you Clay Center Lady Tiger Volleyball 4A Division II Sub-State Championship action, a chance to host for the second straight year here in the den. The Lady Tigers hoping to pull something off as they get a chance to go up against the Nickerson squad that is 2 seeded in this tournament. Concordia has already taken care of Smoky Valley earlier in straight games and really convincingly in both. And so they will await the winner of this one for a trip to Salina for the 4A Division II State Championships. Sub-State Championship action. Final 4 here on the court. The Lady Tigers getting set to face Nickerson when we come back.
Prescriptions, homemade fudge, gifts, coffee, electronics, ice cream. You can find all these things under one roof at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack. While you're getting your prescription filled, browse through their greeting cards and gifts, or enjoy a scoop of your favorite ice cream. See what's new on the Radio Shack side, or check out equipment from the Durable Medical Supply. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center offers a great variety of products and services for convenient one-stop shopping.
As a farmer, every season brings with it a number of decisions to make. Right now, you're deciding what variety of wheat seed to buy and how many acres to plant. At Wilbur Ellis, we have the information you need on the latest seed technology, plant nutrition, and protection. We have wheat seed and cover crop seed with the right traits and genetics, along with multiple ways to apply them. Let us also supply your starter fertilizer and nitrogen. We're Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed.
The best meals are made with the very best beef. Certified Angus beef, now available at Ray's Alpha Market. Certified Angus ensures and promotes a certain standard and uniformity of quality in beef products. For superior taste and tenderness, every cut of Certified Angus beef brand has to meet 10 exacting standards. The result is a truly remarkable beef product you'll come to select time and time again. Choose your beef wisely. Certified Angus beef from Ray's Apple Market.
From our family ranchers to your family table.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and at Twin Valley, we're thankful to have customers like you.
We're thankful for your years of loyalty to Twin Valley. We're thankful for the opportunity to serve you.
We are thankful for our ability to enhance your communications.
We are thankful for the joy of living and working in this community.
We're thankful for your continued trust as we move forward.
Thank you, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving from your friends at Twin Valley.
Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
Welcome back once again. We bring you to the den. The Lady Tigers hosting 4A Division II Sub-State Championship action against the Panthers of Nickerson. And first serve is just about ready to go. They just gave the starting lineups for today's matchup. Let's start with Nickerson. Ira Kelly is a 5'8 sophomore. Lorian Hyatt, a 5'7 junior. Remington Green is a 5'6 senior. Tara Davis, a 6-foot senior. Morgan Stout, 6'1 and a sophomore. And then Sophie Mader is a 6-foot senior. Coach Robert Moran said very athletic team, very quick and big up at the net. So they know what they're coming against. Saw a little bit of film, enough to at least have an idea what to match up against. One note, though, Chapman did beat Nickerson in the final matches of the year. So the Lady Tigers obviously know all about the Chapman Irish and maybe a little bit of an insight as to what's going on there. Lady Tigers will start with Aaron Hamill, who is a 5'7 junior. Haley Franson, a 5'6 junior. Janae Shivers, 5'8 a junior. Sophomore at 5'3, Gracie Fief. Clara Edwards, a freshman at 5'11. And Hannah Ferguson, one of the 2 Lady Tigers seniors, a 6-foot senior for the Lady Tigers. We're about set to go here in the den, Clay Center, against the Nickerson Panthers for a chance to play Concordia for a chance to go to the state championships in sub-state volleyball, state volleyball at 4A Division II. Clara Edwards will have the opening serve here from the den as Clay Center hosting Nickerson. Concordia again winning in really easily in straight sets against Smoky Valley, the second-ranked team in the state. Nickerson also stayed ranked top 10 throughout most of the year, coming in with 31 wins on the season. Clara Edwards will have the service. You have Gracie Fief and Haley Franson on the back row. Up front is Aaron Hamill, Janae Shivers, and Hannah Ferguson. Just about set to work here on a Saturday. Again, K-State Wildcat football fans, they have pushed that kickoff to 3:35 due to some lightning in the area for the second week in a row. They're dealing with a weather delay. It's not the downpour that was there last week off and on, but they still have had to push that back to a 3:35 scheduled kickoff, at least for now. Here's a play at net early. Partial block by Hamill. Now it's Speed. Middle set. Hannah Ferguson winds it up, goes back corner. They say it's out, and it's an 0-1 start. Nickerson with the first point. Good hit for Hannah. She went kind of backside to the right-hand corner, and it just went long. The line judge had to jump out of the way as making the call, but it was out. Here's a serve on its way across, and into net, point Clay Center, and it's a 1-1 tie. And Janae Shivers will drop back to serve it now for the Lady Tigers. Maddie Craig is set in the back row now defensively, the libero for the Lady Tigers. Shivers' serve goes across and put up in near the rafters. There's a back row set. Spike is going to go way long, 2-1. Clay Center has the early lead. And Shivers will again serve it. Back row spike set up for Madison Anches, and it just went way high off her hand immediately. And Clay Center easily letting it go. Here's a play up front for Nickerson. To the back row. The dig by Craig, but it goes up into those rafters again, and it bounces down. It's a 2-2 tie. Great crowd on hand for all four schools, in particular Concordia, of course, close in nature. Nickerson, who has a real opportunity to get to state, obviously in their minds with the season they have had. They've brought a great crowd. The Lady Tigers here at home. Concordia again ousting Smoky Valley already. Here's a far side set for Wickersham, one of the two Lady Tigers seniors, and it's a winner, point Clay Center. 3-2, Lady Tigers lead early. Wickersham with the point up front. And back to serve it is Aaron Hamill. So Wickersham with a kill early. And then you also had a play up front earlier from Hannah Ferguson. The Lady Tigers out to a 3-2 lead. Here's Nickerson up front. Outside hit. Craig, good dig. Shivers up front. Wickersham again to the back row. Picked up by Nickerson. Here's a up front cross-court shot. Hamill saves it, digs it across. Now the play up in net, blocked momentarily by Clay Center. Now it's flat-footed spike across. Shivers to Wickersham. Middle set, Hannah Ferguson winds it up and goes wide on the right side. Tried to angle away from the front row blocker, and it's a 3-3 tie. And back to serve it for Nickerson will be Tara Davis, 6-foot senior. And correction, she's going to rotate out. They will bring in Alyssa Land to serve it, a 5'5 sophomore. 3-3 first game. Jump serve on its way with a sophomore. Craig passes up front. Shivers, forearm set. Ferguson, flat-footed spike is stuffed back across up front by the Panthers. That is Morgan Stout for the stuff. It's 4-3 now. It is Nickerson with a 1-point lead. So a little back and forth early between these two teams. Nickerson again the service. Catches net. Great diving get by Craig. Franson with a spike to the back row. Push back across. Shivers to Ferguson. And it's going to be set across now by Hamill to the back row. Up front it comes for Nickerson. Partially blocked but out of bounds. And a point to Nickerson. It's now 5-3. Panthers lead by 2 over the Lady Tigers. Again, K-State Wildcat football will kick off at 3:35. They have bumped that back, and now a serve into net by Alyssa Land. The Lady Tigers down 1 and with serve for Hannah Ferguson. 5-4 Nickerson. And the serve across from Hannah. Set up front. Spike. Weak side. Great move by Aaron Hamill, just defensively getting a dig to keep it in play. And all of the defense from Nickerson had sucked up near the nets. It went past them and found open court. We're tied at 5. Ferguson again to serve it. And across it comes. Pass. Forearm set up front. And boy, what a hit up front by the Nickerson Lady Panthers. Morgan Stouts, the 6'1 sophomore. Very quick hit by the 6'1 outside hitter that time. And it's 6-5, Nickerson by 1. First game of the semifinals here in 4 Division II. Franson to Hamill, set across now by Shivers. Back row dig by their libero up front. Cross court, good dig by Hamill. Hits the rafters, but a good handle by Shivers. Now the shot across by Franson. Edwards stuffed across by Nickerson, and they lead by 2 again, 7-5. And up front, Morgan Stout once again puts it away. This time right in the middle, just stuffed it back across. To serve it will be Sophie Mader. Mader serve across. Here's Franson up front, Shivers. The set, far side, right back to Haley. Has to go left-handed. And a violation into net play center. Point to Nickerson. Lady Tigers now down by 3, 8-5. Coach Robert Moran out cheering his team on as they trail by 3 now. And Nickerson will have the serve again. Cross it comes. Backside and an ace service across from Sophie Mader. And a timeout by the Lady Tigers. They trail by 4. Opening game, 9-5. Lady Tiger Volleyball will continue next.
Wallace True Value of Play Center is your go-to appliance store for General Electric, Hotpoint, Haier, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, Amana, Speedqueen, and other brands for your home, rental, or business. Give Wallace a call at 785-632-2851 or stop by 423 Lincoln Avenue in Play Center for your next appliance. Wallace has been in business since 1949 and are stocked with appliances of all sizes, shapes, and colors. Remember 785-632-2851. Open 7 days a week for your convenience.
9-5, Nickerson out to the 4-point early lead. Both teams had kind of traded leads for the first 5 points of the match. And this first game now has Nickerson up 9-5 and forcing Coach Robert Moran to burn a timeout. Again, K-State Wildcat football. If you're tuning in for that, we do have the Wildcats on the air today. But they are right now in a weather delay. They're scheduled to kick off at 3:35, so they'll be about a half hour later than they were expected to kick that thing off in Manhattan against Oklahoma. Here's the serve across by Nickerson. The dig barely dug out by Hamill, and a point again on an ace to Sophie Mader. And she'll step back to serve it once more, the 6-foot senior. Play center down 10-5 now. Serve across, out of bounds. Haley Franson lets it go out. And it's 10-6. Play center gets service back. Janessa Wickersham will have that serve. Hamill and Craig on the back row. And then up front you have Edwards, Franson, and Shivers. The serve from Wickersham. Passed up front near net. Middle set for Stout, and she hammers one away. 11-6. Nickerson now the lead by 5. Nickerson, blue and yellow their colors, and yellow towels waved by everyone when they get a point across. And they were up and waving them on that one as Stout put it away. Here's a serve. Craig, pass up front. Thief, middle set. The freshman Edwards winds it up and puts it away. Point Play Center. 11-7. Down by 4. It'll be Franson with the service. Haley steps back right in the middle on that back row. Set to serve. Down by 4. To the backside. Pass up front. They set it on the near side. Cross-court winner put away that time by Lauren Hyatt. And it's 12-7. Play Center down by 5. It'll be the serve going to their libero, Skylar Eitzen, 5'5" junior for the Panthers, Coach Deidre Woodbury. Play Center trails 12-5, or 12-7, down by 5 points here in this opening game. Jump serve across. Barely dug out, then almost kept alive by feet, but a real scramble for Play Center defensively. They give up another point, now down by 6, 13-7. Eitzen will again serve it. Jump serve comes across. Back row Craig. Pass up front. Here's Speed. Outside hit for Aaron Hamill. Winds it up and will put it away. A dig on the back row, but it ends up near the umpire's chair and out of play. 13-8. Clay Center down 5, but they get the service back. Here's Edwards with that serve. Passed up front, jump set, middle, and shot back home. Hannah Ferguson, the senior, puts it away. Play Center is down 4, 13-9. Edwards again will serve it. Right through the middle. Good dig on the back row, then barely dug out, pushed across. Play Center should have a play. Fee, middle set. Ferguson winds up, goes cross-court, and a winner. It caught Kate, but falls in for the point, and Play Center's within 3, 13-10. Edwards will keep the service. Clara, the freshman, brings it across. Pass up front. Back set, off balance. Edwards pass to Feast. Far side set. Hamill again winds up and again has a point. Play Center's within 2. It's 13-11. They were down 6 just moments ago. They have wrapped off 4 straight points. And Edwards keeps the serve. Again, K-State Wildcat football. If you're tuning in for the Cats against Oklahoma, we'll have them on the air We'll bring you back here live as the Lady Tigers are playing, but that kickoff has been moved back to 3:35 at this point anyway. Here's a play up front for Nickerson. Partially blocked. Edwards the dig. Ferguson sets it up. Hamill one more time. This time dug out by the Panthers. Back row set up on the spike. Goes in the net. It's a 1-point match in this first game, 13-12. The hit from the back row, Ira Kelly, that went right in the net on the back row spike. Edwards again to serve it. Low, dipping serve, barely dug out. Play up front, out of bounds. We're tied at 13. Clara Edwards, a good run at serve, and Nickerson forced into a timeout. 13-13, game one tie. Lady Tigers making a charge here in the Den when we come back.
Are you looking for the right bank to complement your busy schedule? Look no further. United Bank & Trust has just what you need. From easy online, mobile, and tablet banking to online loan applications, there is no need to try to find time to reach the bank before closing hours. You can simply apply for that new mortgage or car loan in the comfort of your own home, or check the balances of your accounts while waiting in the line at the grocery store. United Bank & Trust makes banking convenient for you. United Bank & Trust, banking for your way of life. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back again to the Den. The Lady Tigers right now have made a move. They were down 13-7. They've wrapped off 6 straight points and now have it tied at 13 apiece. So a big push by the Lady Tigers. The serve again, Clara Edwards. She's had 5 straight service points. Ferguson, Hamill really big in this run for Clay Center up at net. And now we've got a conversation with the officials, I'm guessing on rotation. They appear to be satisfied, and Edwards serves it across. The dig on the back row. Here's a set up front, left-handed spike. It is dug out by Edwards. The set in the middle, and it's pushed back across. Now we've got a violation. They say a carry by the Lady Tigers. They trail by 1, 14-13, but 6 straight points by the Lady Tigers have tied this thing up. Now they trail by 1. Remington Green to serve. Left-handed jump serve goes back row. Franson, the thief, outside hit for Ferguson. She puts it across. Great dig on the backside. And it's just, and the winner, it was just pushed across. But Kelly able to find open territory, and the Lady Tigers down by 2 now, 15-13. So back to serve it. Again will be Green. Across it comes. That's out of bounds. Late decision by Hamill to let it go, and a good decision. The 1-point first game, 15-14. Janae Shivers back to serve. 15-14. Serve across from Shivers. Pass up front. Back row setup. And it is going to be a point to Nickerson. They lead by 2, 16-14. The Lady Tigers down by 2. 16-14 game one. It has been a thriller thus far. Serve across. Hamill to Shivers. Far side set. Wickersham. Almost a winner. Now back up near net. Nickerson has a play, and it goes long. 16-15. Lady Tigers hanging right in there. Back to serve, Aaron Hamill. Serve on its way across. Pass up front, set across. Craig, the dig. Shivers, the set. Franson, the spike. It's partially blocked and put up near the net. Here's a play up front. Stuffed across for a moment. Now Craig trying to keep it alive. The Lady Tigers unable to keep this in play. Maddie Craig made a great play. 2 Lady Tigers hit it up near the net and then tried to pop it up to save it. Craig made a good play on it but couldn't get it across net at 17-15. Lady Tigers down by 2. The serve to Nickerson. Alyssa Land will bring it across. Hamill, good dig. Shivers. And Clay Center has to pass it across. That's from Franson. Now Nickerson up at the net. Stout puts it away at 18-15. Clay Center down by 3. Lady Tiger Volleyball here on KCLY. We'll also bring you back with K-State Wildcat football as well. 18-15. Land the serve right into net. Lady Tigers down by 2, 18-16. They have service back in the hands of Hannah Ferguson. You also have Shivers and Hamill on the court. Edwards, Franson, Wickersham up front. Here's a middle set, spiked across, and a winner in there for Kelly. Makes it 19-16. Best of 3 games, of course, for each match here at the high school level, and all 3 games go to 25, won by 2. Here's the serve across. Hamill passes over near the goal. It actually catches the goal as Wickersham and Shivers trying to make a play on it. Now Clay Center's down by 4, 20-16. And a timeout taken on the floor. We'll break here as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger Volleyball on KCLY.
Central Valley Ag is a big operation in Glen Elder, Kansas. 4 elevators, a plant facility, and dedicated people like elevator operator Chris McMillan.
I get excited to come to work because I never really know what I'm going to do that day.
Assistant manager Tony Krause says his team truly believes in the cooperative spirit.
People that are genuine, honest, caring, and it makes it cooperative what it ought to be.
Get the pulse for it. CVACoop.com. Central Valley Ag Glen Elder. Proud to say we are CVA.
Back again, we bring you to the Den. The Lady Tigers hosting 4A Division II Sub-State Championship action. And there is a lightning delay, as mentioned, at the K-State Wildcat football game. They were scheduled to kick off at 3:35 after the delay, so we'll continue to keep an eye on that for you. 2 weeks in a row they've dealt with a delay. Last week, of course, was crazy, and there were multiple delays. Hopefully that's not the case today. 20-16 here. Lady Tigers trailing game 1. To serve it is Mater for Nickerson. Hamill pass to Shivers. Franson runs into the set, has it stuffed back across, though, by Stout. 21-16 now. Clay Center down by 5. Oh, correction. That went into net. That's a point. Clay Center down 3. So they stuffed it, but right on their side of the net. From this vantage point, it looked like it was going to be Nickerson's point, but Clay Center has it. Now confusion for Nickerson. Clay Center has a play in net down by 3. The set far side. Haley Franson goes down the line, almost a winner. Now it's going to be pushed across. Here's Wickersham. Shivers. Again, the set in the middle. This time to Edwards, partially blocked. Now it comes across Craig to Shivers. Outside hit. Franson, and it falls in. Stout blocked it. It looked initially like it might sneak out of bounds, but it hung right in there. Now it's 21-17. Clay Center down by 4. And back to serve is Kelly for the Panthers. Franson to Hamill. Now it's Edwards who has to roll it across. Pass up front. The set outside, cross court. Hamill, great dig. Now the stuff up front. Craig again keeps it alive. Feed. The pass to the front of the net. It's going to be Edwards to roll it across. Far side set outside. Stuff back across by Shivers and Edwards. Now the outside hit goes in on the left-handed swipe that time, and it's 22-17. Clay Center down by 5. The hit coming from Remington Green. So the serve for Kelly, 22-17. It's Nickerson with the lead by 5. Franson to Fief. Middle set. Edwards winds it up. The freshman gets it across. Saved, though, by the Panthers. There's that left-handed hit again. Craig got a dig on it, but went right up into the rafters and then bounced down so quickly no one can make a play for the Lady Tigers. They trail 23-17. Kyra Kelly again to serve at the 5'8" sophomore. And out of bounds. Clay Center down by a 23-18 margin. Back with service. So a long way to go, but they did wrap off, remember, 6 straight points earlier in this match. The serve from Franson goes long, and now it's game point. So 24-18, and it will be the libero for Nickerson, Skylar Eitzen, to serve it. First game points. Eitzen with the serve across to Clay Center. The jump serve on its way goes in the net, 24-19. And so Clay Center stays alive on the first game point. Now they'll have serves. The last time they wrapped 6 in a row off, it was this server, Clara Edwards, who was getting the play in motion. Here's a play up front for Nickerson. Cross court, Franson, and nearly out of bounds. And now Clay Center trying to keep it alive. They won't. Game 1 goes to Nickerson. 19-25 is game 1. Lady Tigers with a 25-19 game 1 loss. Stay with us. Lady Tiger Volleyball continues from the Den next.
Blue Valley Telecommunications wants to make sure you're experiencing the best internet possible. First, take note of the wireless devices in your home. Don't forget to count smartphones, Netflix, and gaming devices that connect to the internet. Remember, the more devices you have, the higher your speed needs to be. Next, make sure your router is properly placed in your home. Sometimes Wi-Fi signals can have difficulty traveling through thick plaster walls or concrete basements. If you have more questions about bettering your internet experience, give us a call or visit our website at bluevalley.net.
Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center has the best therapy team in Central Kansas. With over 105 total years of physical therapy experience and 4 doctorates of physical therapy, they're sure to get you back in the game in no time. Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Therapy specialties include amputee and prosthetic therapy, dry needling, pediatric therapy, and joint replacement therapy. With a focus on patient care and individualized treatment, your physical therapy experience will be a positive one. Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center of Manhattan. The greatest comebacks begin here.
TSI Kansas Incorporated has added another mechanic to our team, and we are able to expand our capabilities and take care of our customers better. We know you depend on trucks and trailers for fall harvest. You can trust us to service and repair your trucks and trailers so that you can keep up with the demand. From regular maintenance to repairing and replacing parts, our master mechanics get the job done. Call TSI Kansas Incorporated in the Place Center at 785-632-5183.
Did you capture a protein premium on your wheat this season? If not, it may be time to reconsider what you're planting. Oldie Seed is introducing several new varieties that will provide excellent yield and protein potential, and all varieties meet the Oldie Gold standard. Wheat technology is evolving, and planting one of the Oldie Seed top-yielding varieties or blends this season is the first step in achieving higher yields and increased income. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Lady Tigers lose game 1, 25-19, but they were down 13-7 when they wrapped off 6 straight points to tie it, and they traded points for a few before Nickerson finally stretched it out a little bit, and they end up with the 25-19 victory here at home in the Den. So game 2 coming up. The Lady Tigers need a win to push it to a final deciding game number 3 in this opening match. Lady Tigers with a win would take on Concordia, who beat Smoky Valley in straight sets. But right now, with their backs against the wall, Lady Tigers again on the court, set to go. They'll defend to begin as Nickerson will have the opening serve. Lady Tigers here on KCLY will also have K-State Wildcat football coming up. Congratulations, by the way, to those who qualified for the state championships in high school cross country earlier today. There were several across the area that punched their ticket for the chance to move on to the state championships next weekend on Saturday. Serve on its way across for Nickerson. Pass up front. Here's Speed. Far side set. Hannah Ferguson winds it up and point play center. They lead it 1-0. If the Lady Tigers can make a move here as they work in game number 2, down 1-0. The serve from Shivers. Pass up front. Back set. Spike across. Good dig by Maddie Craig. Wickersham trying to keep it alive. Great scramble for the Lady Tigers, but a big-time hit up front. It's now a 1-1 tie. And back to serve for the Panthers will be Madison Onchus. So she'll step back and serve it. 5'6" sophomore. Play center in a 1-1 tie after down 1-0. Here's a pass up front. Aaron Hamill winds it up. It goes long on the spike. And it's a 2-1 Nickerson lead. To serve it, again, Oncha, sand into net. So we're tied at 2. Clayson will have serve back. It'll be Aaron Hamill to bring it across. Hamill stands just a little bit right of center on the back row. The serve comes across. They let it go, and it's out. 3-2 now. Clay Center down by 1. And now to serve for the Panthers will be Lauren Hyatt. Hyatt set to work. Lady Tigers down 1-0 and trailing 3-2 here in the second game as Hyatt serves it across. Branson up front to Craig. Right back to Haley. She'll set it across. The pass up front, and it's set to the Lady Tigers side of the court, and finding open for it this time was Sophie Mater. So Mater, who is a setter at 6 foot, didn't hit that across hard, but she's got the height up at the net, but she was able to just push it to an area that was open, and the Lady Tigers now down 4-2. To serve is Hyatt again. Craig, pass up front. Now Franson scrambling, and the Lady Tigers give them the point. They're down 5-2. And the serve back across to Hyatt and Nickerson, who leads by 3. Play Center down 1-0. Concordia already threw in their first match. They wanted 2 straight sets and really pretty easily. Play Center scrambling again. Branson and Craig came diving after it, but just couldn't keep it in play. Clay Center's down 6-2. Hyatt again will serve. 6-2. Nickerson leads at game 2. They're up 1-0. Craig, the pass, good one up front to Shivers. They set up Haley Franson, who winds it up. Dug out on the back row. Now Nickerson scrambles, and they'll give up the point to Clay Center. It's 6-3, and Hannah Ferguson will have service. The Lady Tigers down by 3 points. Here's the serve from Hannah Ferguson. Pass up front, the set, and into the antenna. Clay Center's point, 6-4. So opportunity for Kelly at the net, but she put it right into the antenna, and Clay Center Lady Tigers have it back with the serve. And down by just 2. Ferguson the serve across. Pass up front, back set. Cross-court winner for the Panthers. That time, Tara Davis with the hit, 6 foot and senior. And we have a rotation in for service. Alyssa Land will rotate in to serve for Davis, who just hits a winner for Nickerson at 7-4. Serve across. Hamill. Pass to Shivers. Sets it outside for Franson. Good hit on the way. Back up near the net. Edwards goes for the slam, but it's blocked across by Stout. And it's 8-4. Edwards went up after the pass, who came across the net. She got a good hit on it, but Stout was right there and just blocked it back in for a point. So now 8-4 in game 2. Clay Center trailing by a game and down in this one by 4. Here's a play up front for Franson. Back row, but long. And now 9-4. Clay Center down by 5. And we have a timeout on the court. We'll break here as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger Volleyball on 100.9.
Crop Production Service is constantly looking for ways to help your bottom line grow. And with the Loveland products available, you'll get the results you want. From seed treatment and plant nutrition to fertilizer and crop protection, Crop Production Service offers top-of-the-line solutions to grow your crops, your bottom line, and your operation. Connect with your local CPS expert and experience the innovative products from Loveland. Crop Production Service, here to help you grow.
Lady Tigers trail now 9-4 in game 2. They're down 1-0. Nickerson out of the Lady Tiger timeout, still in their break. Lady Tigers back up on the court, ready to go. Lady Tiger Volleyball here on KCLY on a Saturday afternoon, a Wildcat Saturday as well. That should be underway momentarily at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. They did have a lightning delay. Here's the serve across. Hamill, the pass to Shivers up near the net. She keeps it alive. Now it comes across, and a point to Nickerson. They lead 10-4. Lady Tigers just never really had any rhythm on that series. The first pass went up near net, then they tried to keep it alive, and before you knew it, and now an ace service. It caught net and rolls across. So you can't plan those, but a fortunate bounce for the Panthers of Nickerson. The Lady Tigers now down 11-4. By the way, Wakefield Lady Bomber Volleyball went to 3 games against Pike Valley, but did fall to the Pike Valley Panthers. So Wakefield Bombers season finishes up. Here's a hit by Franson. Pushed across by Nickerson. Now Edwards with a big wind-up and a winner for Clay Center. It's 11-5. 11-5, Clay Center trailing. They do get service back for one of the 2 Lady Tiger seniors, Janessa Wickersham. The serve on its way is, just out. So close, but it just snuck out and Clay Center now trails 11-5. To serve it for the Panthers, Sophie Mader, 6-foot senior. Serve across, and an ace in there by the Panthers. Now it's 13-5. Lady Tigers are back certainly against the wall now as they trail 1-0 and down by a 13-5 margin in the second game. Serve, and a second straight ace from Mader. Lady Tigers unable to handle it on the back row. So the serve stays with the Panthers, and again, Clay Center down 14-5 in this second game. They're down 1-0. Edwards, pass up near the net, pushed across by Stout. Now the hit by Shivers. Dug out. It's Branson stuffing it across for the point. It's 14-6. Both teams got kind of a hit up near the net on it, and it was Branson to put it away. The serve from Branson. Pass up front, middle set, Stout, back corner, and it is point to Nickerson. The official had it coming right at her, and she just looked at the chair umpire and said, I could not see it, and they ruled it in. Very, very bang-bang call there on the corner, but it's 15-6 now. It's Nickerson back up by 9. Here's the serve across, pass up front. Play for Hamill, stuffed across for a point. It's 16-6, and now Nickerson taking some control. Nickerson Lady Panthers lead it by 10, up 1-0. And serve it again is Kyra Kelly, 5'8" sophomore. Kelly with the service. Pass up front, Lexi Livey to Thief. Here's a set for Hamill. And a point, Clay Center, yes! Hamill with the winner at 16-7. Edwards will serve it. Clara Edwards for the Lady Tigers will serve. She has Feast and Lively on the back row with her. Ferguson, Hamill, and Shivers up front. Here's a pass to the front net. Back set, left-handed spike across. Shivers keeps it alive. Now Feast, middle set. Ferguson winds it up. Dug out on the back row by Mader. Now the play up front again, and a winner on the outside right by Nickerson. They lead 17-7. Back to serve it is the libero for the Panthers, Skylar Eidson. A 17-7 lead for Nickerson. Again, the winner of this will get Concordia for the championship at regionals and a trip to state next week at Salina. Serve on its way. Dug out by Hamill. Good dig. Thief to Ferguson, and a near winner. Not yet. Yes, there it is. Point to Clay Center. The senior Ferguson puts it away. Janae Shivers will serve at 17-8. It is Nickerson with the lead by 9 and a 1-0 lead. No correction. That point went to, they wiped it around a different direction. It's a jump ball call, actually. Now Ferguson, oh, what a dig on the back row. Pick up front for Nickerson. Craig the dig. Now Hamill trying to keep it in play. No, it's going to be Nickerson by 11, 18-7. And the liberos, Eidson will again serve it for the Lady Panthers. Eidson set to work. Jump serve comes across. Craig puts it in play. Now up front, Livey. Rolled across by Feith. Nickerson a play at net. Back set, spike, cross court, out of bounds. And Clay Center stays alive here, down 18-8. So down by 10, but they get the service back. It will be Janae Shivers with that serve. Shivers set to work. Serve across. Pass on the back row. Forearm set, and now Nickerson just rolls it across. Chance for Clay Center at net. Here's Shivers to Ferguson, and stuffed back across by Nickerson, Sarah Davis. (19-8), and a timeout again taken on the floor. We'll break as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger Volleyball on KCLY.
Replacing a roof is a substantial undertaking. It's one of the biggest financial commitments a homeowner will make. But the long-term value of a solid, attractive, and leak-free roof is well worth it. McGee Roofing offers residential and commercial roofing replacement, along with guttering and siding. With the colors and textures available in siding, you can customize the look of your home or business. For roof replacement or repair, gutters and siding, McGee Roofing is committed to customer satisfaction. Call them for an estimate.
19-8, it is Nickerson with the lead by 11. The Lady Tigers trying to stay alive here and push this to a third game, down 1-0. By the way, an update on K-State Wildcats. Alex Barnes, 75 yards to the house, and they just opened up that game. They had a lightning delay, kicked off at 3:35, but Alex Barnes has made it 7-0. K-State with the early lead on the Sooners at Bill Snyder Family Stadium on homecoming. We'll go to that game following the conclusion of this matchup. Here's the serve from Nickerson. And an ace service. Boy, Nickerson has been a dynamo serving the volleyball today. That's Aaron Hamill in the back row making a diving dig at it, but it was fortunate just to get her hands on it and unable to keep it in play. It's 20-8. Serve again. Time Maddie Craig up into that basketball goal that hangs over the floor. Here's a play at net for Nickerson, and blocked by Ferguson, but out of bounds. And it's 21-8 now. It's the Lady Panthers with the lead by 13. They're up 1-0. Serving again for Nickerson, Madison Onchus. Serve on its way, and it just gets across the net. Clay Center will scramble to keep it in play. They do. Shivers gets it across. Pass up front. Mater, far side set. And to the back row. What a dig by Maddie Craig. Back up front it comes. Ferguson rolls into the back row. Clay Center stays alive on this point, and now they set it across, but into net. But it's 21-9. Nickerson leading by 12. Aaron Hamill will serve. Hamill set to work. Clay Center backs against the wall here against one of the top-ranked teams in the state, Nickerson. Here's a spike across to the back row, and it was partially blocked, kind of threw off the timing. Craig couldn't keep it in play. The freshman made a great effort near the sideline. It's 22-9 now. The Lady Tigers trail by 13. To serve it is Lauren Hyatt. Hyatt, a 5'7" junior. Serve on its way across. Here's Branson to Ferguson, who rolls it to the back row. Picked up by Eidson. Play at net. Spike across for a point, 23-9. Clay Center sees Nickerson just 2 points away from moving on to face Concordia in the championship for a trip to state. Lady Tigers down 23-9. Here's the serve coming from Hyatt for Nickerson. Just clearing the tape. Shivers sets it across. Nickerson, back row set. The libero takes a swipe at it, pushes it wide. It's 23-10. And Hannah Ferguson will have the serve now for the Lady Tigers. The senior, along with Janessa Wickersham, both on the court. The serve comes across. Back set. Nickerson wind up at the net, and this is match point now on the way. The big hit from Tara Davis at net. To serve it, Eidson, the libero. Lady Tigers down 1-0, and now trailing 24-10. The serve upcoming. Match point for Nickerson. Serve across by Land. Here's Hamill to Shivers. Far side setup. Branson winds it up, but it goes wide and long, and that is going to do it here in the Den. The Lady Tigers losing in straight sets to state-ranked Nickerson. It'll be Nickerson and Concordia playing for the trip to the state championship. Stay with us. We'll come back after this, wrap it up, and get you back to Wildcat football here on KCLY.
Replacing a roof is a substantial undertaking. It's one of the biggest financial commitments a homeowner will make. But the long-term value of a solid, attractive, and leak-free roof is well worth it. McGee Roofing offers residential and commercial roofing replacement, along with guttering and siding. With the colors and textures available in siding, you can customize the look of your home or business. For roof replacement or repair, gutters and siding, McGee Roofing is committed to customer satisfaction. Call them for an estimate.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and at Twin Valley, we're thankful to have customers like you.
We're thankful for your years of loyalty to Twin Valley. we're thankful for the opportunity to serve you.
We are thankful for our ability to enhance your communications.
We are thankful for the joy of living and working in this community.
We're thankful for your continued trust as we move forward.
Thank you, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving from your friends at Twin Valley.
Prescriptions, homemade fudge, gifts, coffee, electronics, ice cream. You can find all these things under one roof at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack. While you're getting your prescription filled, browse through their greeting cards and gifts, or enjoy a scoop of your favorite ice cream. See what's new on the Radio Shack side, or check out equipment from the Durable Medical Supply. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center offers a great variety of products and services for convenient one-stop shopping.
When you need paint, you need Wallace True Value. We have the experience, knowledge, and quality products to make your paint project a beautiful success. Prepping your surface is vital to your finish, so stop in and see our tools, backlink, wallboard compound, sheetrock, lumber, and more while you choose your striking colors from our Beauty by Design portfolio. Easy color paint, walls, invaluable assistance, and great knowledge 7 days a week in beautiful downtown Clay Center.
Lady Tigers lose in straight games here against the Nickerson Lady Panthers. It's a 25-19 game, one loss. Really battled in that first game. They were down 13-7, scored 6 straight to tie it at 13 apiece. They traded points for a while before Nickerson got it going. And in the second game, really, Nickerson just put the hammer down, and they win at 25-10. It will end the season for the Lady Tigers here at home against the Panthers, who will go on down to face Concordia for the regional or the sub-state title and a trip to the state tournament next weekend. Two Lady Tigers seniors obviously finished their careers, Janessa Wickersham and Hannah Ferguson. Congrats on all they've been to this Lady Tiger volleyball program. So to wrap it up here from the Den, the Lady Tigers again losing in straight games to Nickerson. Panthers will play Concordia, so battle the Panthers for the sub-state title and a trip to state. We'll take you back to K-State Wildcat football for our studio engineer, Bernie Pancella. This is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Saturday.